see it. Have you seen this video? What Blizzard can learn from private servers? I don't think I have. Should we check it out? Oh, this is Turtle Wow. Sure, let's check it out.
I think I'm about to give away an idea for free that could be worth a lot of money. But I'm just gonna say
I'm gonna be honest, I think everyone's on the same page. Like, I've been talking about this crap for so long on my streams. And I think every hardcore players know this as well.
And you guys can tell me if you think it's stupid or genius in the comments section.
No, I think they
but
should
I do have to establish a couple of points first. But before I get into that, I also have to thank today's video sponsor, Displate. If you are someone who is tired of low energy, lame paper posters, and you are ready for an upgrade, you look no further than Displate. Displate is a company who prints their designs on metal and doesn't demand that you drill holes or ram thumbtacks into your walls in order to hang them. They figured, hey, it's metal, so you know what we should use? Magnets. With over 1 million branded designs from WoW, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, D&D, you name it. Displate has high quality posters for everybody. So check Displate out using the link in the description today and get 27% off if you buy 1 or 2 posters and 37% off if you buy 3 or more. Guys, you will never go back to cheap paper wall decor again after you get your first delivery from Displate.
Can you custom? I tried to custom, but I couldn't.
Let's talk about World of Warcraft private servers. Now, I know what you all are going to say. You're either going to say one of 2 things in the comments section. You're going to say private servers are bad, you shouldn't play on them because they break the user agreement for WoW, or you're going to say that private servers, they're the best version of World of Warcraft to play on in 2023. Screw the modern game, screw Dragonflight, screw Wrath, who cares? I mean, there's private servers out there right now where you can literally be Naruto running around in the village hidden in the leaves. Yes, this is World of Warcraft that you are looking at right now.
I heard about this from Rekatron. Rekatron was telling me to play on the server. The thing is, I want to play on private servers, but they're like against TOS to stream, right? The Naruto one looks a badass. Maybe I should just play it off stream and make a video about it. Oops. Why is it going full screen?
That's WoW. It's insane what people have come up with. Now, Blizzard has had a history of being at odds with private servers, the people who play on them, and their creators. It's a history that has not always been good on Blizzard's side of things, however. Case in point, Nostorius. Who could forget? It was a classic WoW private server that was blowing up and becoming so big back in 2016 that Blizzard had to take it down.
They only care if it's, if it only gets really big. I mean, private server is illegal. It's like literally stealing their game, right? But I did say for like a month now, like imagine if they give creators the ability to create maps like Warcraft 3 and they make fantastic game modes like Footman Frenzy, Dota, Tower Defense, right? If there was a server or like a little list we could do that with, dude, that'd be so cool, man. People would create so many good modes. I have like tons of ideas I'd love to do too.
And doing so, it led to one of the biggest backlashes against Blizzard in their company's history, to the point that they had to invite the Nostorius team to the Blizzard offices to talk with them. Hundreds of thousands of people signed a petition for dedicated classic WoW servers hosted by Blizzard themselves.
Over 230,000 signatures.
And here we are today. We got the Wrath of the Lich King server.
Dude, Blizzard doing classic relaunch was probably the biggest W for them. They probably made so much money, man. Literally free game, like copy paste their old game and millions in the arena. It was a good move. 100%.
Classic servers. We got these servers because of that whole dang drama, and it probably wasn't even necessary. Now look, you might not like private servers, but they can definitely show people a window into what exactly the WoW player population is craving from the game. Because after all, who knows more about what they want from a video game? The customer? You know, the guy buying the game and playing it for hours on end? Or the developers who spend millions of dollars each year just desperately trying to figure out what they can do next and what will make their customer happy? Sometimes that money spent pays off and you get expansions like Legion. Other times you get garbage like the Garrison system. And is this really a good investment of money on Blizzard's part? We're building up.
I think Garrison would have been so good if they let us just make custom things in houses. I thought when they explained Garrisons, we could literally just make our own town and place houses however we want, but it was just a set in stone, like boom, 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 put these 4 and that's it, right? I think they could have done so much more with it. They just effed it up. Garrison, the written idea sounded really good. The delivery was bad.
something. So what are private servers currently showing in relation to the greater World of Warcraft community? Just out of curiosity, let's talk about that real fast. I'm not going to name any specific server names, but there certainly has been a lot of buzz lately in relation to some WoW private servers. Almost as much as there was for Nostalrius back in the day before it was shut down by Blizzard. Let's talk about 3 servers real fast. Just 3. Not the Naruto one. We've given that one enough time. Let's talk about 3
I want to watch the Naruto one.
To start off, first of all, we have seen that there is certainly an interest in classic World of Warcraft Plus content, considering that one of the most popular private servers around right now themes itself on this very premise. It's a server whose entire idea revolves around continuing where classic World of Warcraft left off, but not with Burning Crusade, but by adding additional features to the old Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor world, more quests, races, dungeons, zones, and so on and so forth, just building upon classic. I cannot even go live on YouTube or Twitch without people talking about this server and other servers in my chat box. People love Classic, and they clearly want Classic Plus. I've made videos about Classic Plus here on this channel, and they got a lot of interest, so something to consider, Blizzard. Let's talk about our second server. You also have servers like this one, whose entire premise is classless World of Warcraft and more. So instead of you choosing a classic character creation, instead as you level up, you choose your own abilities. This on top of finding magically
I think this could be a really good addition. Just have a server. You know how there's like server tabs like NA, Oceanic, whatever? They should have a server where you could, it's like Ascension basically, right? Where you get random abilities or make choices. So you could be a class's class. I think that's really cool. The thing about like Classic Plus is I think Blizzard's afraid of branching out because they already have retail, right? And they want to make like expansions for retail. If they did Classic Plus, they would have to make like Classic Plus Plus Plus. Like they would always have to make new stuff for Classic Plus. So that's why they take the easy route of just going from BC to Wrath and Wrath to Kata. I'm pretty sure they're going to Kata. It's literally free money grab, right? But for Classic Plus, I would be super down for it. However, yeah, I don't know how much they would go into it. And if it's delivered bad, people are going to hate it, right? And they just lose profit then. So it's a risk for them. But like adding a hardcore server or like an Ascension Fun server, I don't think it's any investment. It's just literally tweaking some things.
Enchanted gear around Azeroth, entirely new spells, updated dungeons, raids. They even added 21 new classes to the game on a separate server. High risk PvP where you drop gear on death and more. It is insane. Like, and this is a server that's been around for the past 7-something years, and Blizzard has not touched it, despite their insane marketing team on YouTube, Facebook, the fact thousands of people play on this server. Honestly, I think Blizzard hasn't touched this server because they themselves play on it. I genuinely think that. But that's just me.
Someone's at my door, chat, sorry.
Welcome to
Sorry,
the smartest decision you've ever made.
It was Guzu.
Server. One whose reputation was mostly among role players, but imagine a World of Warcraft server where you could quite literally change and build the world as you saw fit. Create new towns, cities, locations to explore, and then invite people onto your version of World of Warcraft so that people can roleplay with you in this world and it's all fleshed out in like your own creative way. The creativity of some of the player base on this private server is insane, despite the fact they were just forced to make all this stuff using already existing WoW doodads. It is insane what these people have conjured out of their own creativity. And
you know what it is though? It's also like Blizzard as a company, they have to invest money, right, into new things. For example, when they were doing BFA, they want to like promote Warfront, Island Expedition, Corruption. They want to have like that new power system, right? And
they have done with the world.
With this is just passion project. It's like people that enjoy WoW, they're making their own world, and some of them don't even get profit, right? They're just doing it for fun. So they just spend time in it and they polish it and make beautiful games. Just as like Warcraft 3 custom maps, right? There was some Warcraft 3 custom maps and there were like anime modes or fight of characters. I don't know how many people know about these and relate, but dude, some of those games these guys spent so much hours into, and the games were really good, man. And that's the difference. Like a lot of these features we get in BFA, or not BFA, Dragonflight is good, but they're just making these with payments they receive, right? Do you guys understand where I'm going at, chat? Like these guys are working with passion and love, and some of those guys, they're just working for the paycheck, is what I'm trying to say.
Of Warcraft to bring it to life in new ways. Is it a surprise at all why people are
But
so
I will say, like Dragonflight, it looked good. Like I don't want to complain about Dragonflight. I think Dragonflight did a good job, but adding like more would be cool, right?
Obsessed with WoW private servers and why they love them so much, and why they love this sort of modding community that creates these things and lets players, you know, play on these realms. Now look, I'm not here to advertise private servers, but I'm here to make a point. So first of all, players want something different from World of Warcraft every now and then, and from Blizzard themselves. In many respects, players are tired of the same old systems. They want something new, like being able to create your own classless character, or even having the entire World of Warcraft at your fingertips to rearrange as you see fit, like a giant world building simulator. And even the players who, yeah, they're hungry for more of the
what the heck is that?
tried and true method of quest, dungeon, raid, get some gear occasionally, whatever. Many players, they don't want that experience in some new expansion or new location. They want the lands that they already know and love updated with more content, quests, expansions upon the lore, and so on and so forth. And so in a nutshell, what could Blizzard learn from these private servers and others like them? I'm going to tell you in one simple statement, and it's this.
Here's what I'm going to say though. I'm pretty sure he knows too. There's a lot of Blizzard employees that want to do cool stuff or add more, even have like ideas like, hey, we should take this from private servers, etc., right? Because I've spoke with Halinka and Chris Kaleki. Like I went to BlizzCon a long time ago in like 2019 or 2018. And these guys have the idea and they want to deliver it, but they can't. They don't have the power to, right? So even if we like tell them about it and those guys tell the upper classes that we should do this, they can't push it, right? Because they got to talk with their Activision, Bobby Kotick, etc. All those ties, right? They're not their own company.
Why not?
So even if we like cry about it, like they don't have a lot of power and control over it.
The players create their own ways of having fun with World of Warcraft. But how? How would you do this? Because again, Blizzard and private servers, they do not mesh. These communities, they do not like each other often. All right, so look, I've had this idea in the back of my mind for several years now. Maybe you guys are going to think it's dumb. I'm just going to put it out there and I'm going to see what the comment section says. And if this video does well, great. If it doesn't, whatever. Think Minecraft realms. You know, you pay a small fee each month, you invite people to come and play on your server, and Mojang hosts the entire thing for you from their own server network, instead of you having to go through the hassle of, you know, trying to find someone or some website to host your server for you instead.
Dude, this is exactly what I've been saying this past whole month, man.
I've always wondered, whenever I've seen this animosity between Blizzard and like private server creators and communities, why doesn't Blizzard just do something like this to help continue
exactly what I said, chat. Exactly what I've been saying, right?
longevity of World of Warcraft? Think Skyrim for a second. Think Bethesda. How they have these Elder Scrolls games and they always give out their modding tools to their communities saying, well, let's just see what you guys create. What if Blizzard did this? What if
Yeah,
Blizzard
let them have. Dude, that would be insane. We would have
gave the
so many good
community,
game
whoever
modes.
wanted it, their own creation tools to make WoW realms like the private servers we see today. Imagine entire community-driven teams making servers that are hosted by Blizzard where Okay, yeah, we got a server where you can choose abilities whenever you level up. It's a full classless realm. Or a server that updates the old vanilla world to include new content. Even a server where everybody's a GM and can build Azeroth the way they see fit, just like those 3 private servers I mentioned above. I mean, dude, even us content creators, myself included, we could use these types of servers as like a private place to record our own content, summon NPCs for shots, so on and so forth.
You know what's crazy? If they do this, they would literally make free money, chat. They could just have the World of Warcraft sandbox, and players will just make content with each other and make free content for Blizzard. So they never have to make a new patch. Like, players just create everything, right? And it would be insane.
For Minecraft, players would just pay a fee up front each month to have their server hosted by Blizzard. But of course, there would be a cap on how many players could be on the server. Maybe in the beginning, there's a cap of a dozen or maybe 40 players. That would be a classic WoW raid team. That's just $10 or maybe $15 a month. But if you want to increase your player cap of your server to dozens, hundreds,
dude, Mimi, what are
players,
you doing?
the monthly cost just keeps going up. So
Dude,
Blizzard,
my cat is going.
I mean, why not? Just let people create their own servers using your tools. Let them make websites promoting the servers they've created. Blizzard, you guys host the realms. The server's creator could create some sort of donation system where people could donate to keep the servers going, like a tip system. I mean, this is what people do, like with add-on creators over on Curse. You can tip the people that make the WoW add-ons. Wouldn't this potentially bring back like a lot of players to the game, especially if you've got teams of people creating these incredible WoW realms like the private servers we see today that offer a completely unique World of Warcraft experience? I would love to be able to log into the community realms and see what people have created. You know, sort by popularity, look at the descriptions, what do the realms offer, you know, whatever, check out the realms website. Be cool. To my knowledge, this would be a one-of-a-kind thing in the MMORPG.
I don't think they should have like a donation list. I think the best thing they could do is, I'm gonna try to log on and see. Sorry, my cat is just wanting so much attention right now. You know how there's like server tabs here, right? I think they should have one tab here, which is like custom maps. And the guy that wants to make a server, he would have to pay, right? Pay monthly or one-time payment. I don't know how it would be, right? But something similar to that, so he could host a server and people could join it. I think if they make a system where there's like pay to win, or there's a lot of scuffed private servers where they make you like pay forcibly, right? And if you do that, a lot of people are gonna scam people are gonna be mad, and there's gonna be a lot of problem, more drama, etc. I don't know if they should do something like that, but maybe the creator could have like on the info tab, like, yo, this is my passion project. If you want to support me on Patreon, you can support me there, right? I don't think there should be like an in-game currency thing, because some people are gonna do shady stuff, right? 100%.
G World. I mean, what other MMO has done this? Maybe one has, but I'm not aware of one. I mean, maybe.
There's actually one MMO that's working on this, but I don't know if I could speak about it. There's like, yeah, I'll just say that. There is a guy working on an MMO, and their main goal is to make a sandbox. Like, they're gonna have their own version of the game, but they're gonna try to do a sandbox. But what I can say is a little bit of a sprinkle. I don't know if they mind or not, but I'll just do a sprinkle. They used to work with Blizzard, but yeah, they left and they're positive chatting right now.
I don't know. And look, I understand that Blizzard is a company.
Yeah, some of you guys might know him.
From this and make
I've spoke with him time to time.
So I'm sitting here thinking, well, people would be paying monthly to have their servers up, potentially a lot of money each month if the server was big enough. Blizzard could even create a system within the server tools where a creator could, if they wanted to, they could offer a pay-to-win system or cosmetic stuff on their servers. And Blizzard would just get a cut of any transaction made on any server. I feel like it's an idea that certainly could take time to set
No, it's
up
not
on
Ambon.
Blizzard's
It's not
part,
Ambon.
but
It's
so
people that used to
simple
work
that
with
I've sat here for
Blizzard,
years
like
wondering,
at World of
why
Warcraft.
hasn't Blizzard done this? It could be that it's way too expensive to offer something like this on Blizzard's end. It also could be that Blizzard doesn't want, you know, their
Payo? No, Payo wouldn't be able to do this.
I don't know. Maybe it's just pride. I mean, seriously, it could be. Imagine a World of Warcraft where the official Blizzard servers have a lower population than some fan-made community server.
That will
Imagine
100%
What would
happen.
that say about Blizzard as a company? That would be wild. But then Blizzard could just like, you know, talk to those guys and say, hey, you want to come work for Blizzard officially and bring some of your ideas into the main game? I mean, I don't know. I don't see any cons to this other than it might cost a lot of money to set up initially. But talk about just expanding the longevity of the game. Like, Sky,
It might cost, but they would make so much more money if they did this.
Anyway, over the years of playing World of Warcraft, I have watched and witnessed this division between Blizzard and the private server community and the people who make private servers. And it's a division that I feel like it doesn't need to be there. I feel like if Blizzard just maybe changed their strategy on how they approached this particular issue, like, okay, you know, community created content using World of Warcraft assets, if they change their strategy with this, I feel like it could potentially just boom their community so much and create this one-of-a-kind MMO community experience. But I don't know, that's just a random idea that I've had, and I've been thinking about it a lot more recently since you guys have been talking about turtle clubs and classless stuff and roleplay stuff in my chats and
Ascension.
comment sections, whatever. Just a thought, guys.
Classic
So I don't know,
turtle.
you guys can tell me that you think that idea is dumb down in the comment section, or you might be like, wow, it's so simple, it's genius. Either way, guys, thank you for watching the video. And Blizzard, if you take this idea and you're
I'll
like,
share
"Oh,
it with
that's
you
a really
guys. No, I think it's a really good idea. I like I said for the millionth time, I've been talking about this on my stream for a long time, dude. I think it's a great idea. It's literally free content for them.